I will be brief. Sorry about that. Okay, welcome, and thank you all very, very much for staying here. We've got a pretty good story, and we'll run into it straight away. This is our corporate snapshot. We dropped 0.5% today, but we're still around the $11-12 million. We've got 4.8 in the bank. So enterprise value about 7. We've got the same board basically we've had for the last 7 years. So I've got a stockbroker, a geologist, another geologist and an accountant. But we're a good team. And having 2 geologists on the board of an exploration company, I originally didn't think it was a good idea, but it's been very beneficial. So we basically, we spend our money 1.5 times. What we do is we're model driven. It's my geological model and I'm sticking to it. And over the last 11 years, we've got about 4.6 million back from R&D tax. This year, we'll probably get about $750,000 back because we drill to a gold in sediments model. Here endeth the lesson. Okay, we've had some pretty good news flow. We peg all our own leases according to our models. And in March, we had the intersection of the week. And we had a 5 metres at 50 grams, helped somewhat by 1 metre at 224. But the big takeaway here is that this area that was greenfields had one gold intersection drilled in about 2001 by Panost. We have now got definite proof that this area can host quartz veins of the same tenor as found up the road at downtown Norseman and Scotia. So we're basically set for discovery, and we've got a strong portfolio, about 1,350. We changed one project out, half of it out last week, and I pegged another lease over these hidden greenstone belts. And you can see for the last 7 months we've drilled around about 9,200 metres of RC, and we are drilling as we talk now with diamond drilling at Salmon Gums. And we've also got the lithium rubidium up the road. So we'll go into the projects. As you can see, we are in Western Australia. Why? Because it's full of rocks that were formed under the ocean. They're all volcanoclastic submarines. So the main thing about forming gold is you need a lot of water. Now the best way to get water is to go out into the sea, plenty of it out there. All these rocks when they were formed are about 30 to 40% water, and that water was then heated up, bleached the gold, and then it's been focused. So we're in the right areas. We're in sedimentary belts that have got these reactive sediments in them, and we have got large areas. When we peg probably about 200 square k's, and the Mount Deans is a small one, 1.4 kilometres squared. We'll be back in there drilling very, very soon as we can get on there. Part of it's in a forestry reserve, so we can't drill in there if we get more than 20 millimetres of rain. Salmon Gums is on farmland. Farmland's fantastic. It's flat. The rehab is very good to do. You just get the farmer to plough it. So we're drilling there. Pilbara Gold, we've got Melrose, which is around the Paulsons mine, and it's in the Nanjalgardi fault, which is around about 400 k's long, goes right across the Pilbara and contains over 7 million ounces. Hosts Paulsons, Mount Olympus, and also the gold out to the west at Capricorn's deposits. So, indicative news flow, lithium, rubidium, gold and Melrose. We've got a bit of a hold-up. One of our areas at Melrose has been, we have to get the local Indigenous people to come and look at it, and they've had a lot of ructions within their organisation, so we'll just work with them. Mount Dean's lithium rubidium. What the hell is rubidium, you ask? Well, basically solar panels need it, lithium for the dreaded batteries, and we've got values in drilling, 1.4 and 1.05. In rock chips, we've got them up to 2% lithium and 1.5% rubidium. What does our project look like? It's basically got a big fat pegmatite in the middle of it, perfect for underground mining. And we would be mining and producing a mica product. Salmon Gums Gold Project, we pegged this because Pantoro made a really good discovery at Panda, part of their Scotia, and they're up around 1 million ounces up there at the moment. We pegged this, it was free. We tracked the geology down through here, and this area was vacant, and we pegged it, and then we knew there was a little gold mine there. So it was a good pickup. Green Lantern had 28 metres at 8. That turned me on. But the big thing is it's 4 zones. So there's multiple zones, and that's what we're chasing. So you can see here, I've modified this diagram. You can see the blue area. This is the width of the greenstone. It was all granite. So if the geology, GSWA mapped it as granite, but it's got good magnetics, get in there, have a go. And this is what's happening. You would have heard Mika, Tim talking this morning, same area just to the south. It's all in this area that hasn't been explored, and we've pegged some more. So we're drilling that. What we're doing here is we're drilling a hole that's through here, and it actually drills a bit that way. It's at 360 metres at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and drilling quite fast, and we hope to get a full look at the type of rock, the way this rock reacts to geophysics, basically do geometallurgy on it and figure out what the heck's going on. Really helps because we were drilling what we thought was granite, and we now know it's a roasted up sediment. This is where we're at, and you can see good intersections, Norseman style. I'll just check the time because I know all you people are very faithful and thirsty. So this is the hole we're drilling, and it's somewhat flatter. We drilled it, we started off at this angle, and it's flattened out, so it's heading out, but it's going to hit this mineralisation in around about 40 metres. So we asked for a government subsidy to drill this hole, and the government said, no, you might find something useful. That's the way they work. I don't mean that's a joke. And so we said, bugger you, and we went out there and drilled it. We're using a local Indigenous drilling company, Seismic Drilling, owned by Dwayne Reynolds, an old mate of mine. So it's a win-win, and the farmer's getting paid for his water. We took a bit too much water, so he's getting a bit cranky. But that's the way it all works. It's all good fun. But the big thing is, this really is a new greenstone belt, and we've got about 25 kilometres of it, and it's about 1,800 metres wide. So it's a beauty. Now, I thought I'd show you some drilling. There we have the drill rig, and there's old Black Bill, Billy Griggs. He's the driller, and this is a young English gentleman washing the core, and this is the core laid out, and there is a highly posed photograph of Steve Den working as a geologist, and you can see actually in the background here, see all this green stuff? It's called wheat, and that's why we won't be doing any RC drilling till November, and that's why Mika won't be drilling any RC. every inch that they could plant, they've planted. And there we have our rocks. Come around, see me in booth 23 and I can explain these, but these are not granites. All you avid geologists out there know that they're not granites, and trust me. Go to the Pilbara for a very quick go. I was up here last Thursday trying to do some heritage work. There was a no-show from the anthropologists, archaeologists, so we had a look around anyway. But this is the Nanjal-Gardi fault. Now Rita Brooks, she's got her area around here, Cheela, and we've got the salt water down here as well. So this is a very, very powerful Nanjal-Gardi fault. Nanjal-Gardi, by the way, means paper bark. So this is our prime project here, which is called Melrose. It's called Melrose because we couldn't call it Paulson's. That's plagiarism. Actually, Paulson's was originally called Melrose, so we're even. And to quote Billy Beament, he said the chances of Paulson's being in the only gold mine for 50 k's is very small. So we've got great targets here. Why are we so enthused? Well, if you have a look here, we've got 30 metres at 0.2, 30 metres at 0.3. That's big, thick zones. And for geologists, they're limonitic yellow, they're on quartz veins. It's exactly the same as Paulson's. And you'll see that little bit of smiling lipstick there. That is the actual size of a Paulson's mine. It's around about 350 metres wide, it's about 10 metres thick, and it's about 1 million plus ounces. So a good little operation. So why invest in Aruma? We're cashed up. We've got 4.8 in the bank. I'm a miserable bastard. I don't spend money very freely. And as I said, I spend it 1.5 times. So you get a 1.43 dollars per dollar. So we're drilling, we will be drilling, and we'll be drilling in all of our goes. We will be pushing out high grade. We're looking for 4 gram ore bodies. So that's where we're at, and there are the contacts, and I have finished slightly early, which is a good thing. Thank you very much for your attention.